2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? Because this feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. This taken in at the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First throw of overtime for Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession, barring a defensive score. Here's 2nd down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Complete to Dawson Knox. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They run the counter with Cook. Down right around the 25.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score and win this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen.
Completes it to Coleman. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Allen.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-3.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. First throw in overtime now for Wilson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson.
He's got Pickens, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.